Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I'm SamuraiT-X and I'm Sword Snake. Last time we left off, we told Loda, we told her to go and tell the police, so she gave us a photo and then disappeared. So I think we put ourselves in that kind of terrible situation because she's a witness. She probably would have done it anyway if we said no, so... yeah, now look who we met. In the last video we met Larry, who's going out with a model. What's new there? And he gave us a newspaper clipping about Gordy, and he told Maya briefly about Phoenix himself and Edgeworth being school friends. So it seems they were childhood friends. No wonder why Phoenix and Edgeworth are acting the way they are. So for now, looks like we've done a lot of investigating. We're going to go to the entrance. It looks like we're going to go back to the law offices because, well, there's nothing else for us to do right now. What is it? Oh! Nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey! I remember now. This guy. This is a lawyer that was at the office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis. That office? Wait. You mean Grossberg's office? Right, that guy. That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him, for old time's sake. Well, at least Maya remembered who the person was, so we're gonna go to Grossberg's office. December 25th, Grossberg's law offices. We've not seen this guy since the red wine case, so we decided to pay him a visit now that Maya remembered who the deceased lawyer is. It seems that these days it's always deceased lawyers that are the murderers in this case. Mia was the dead defense attorney in case 2, sadly. And now this guy. Ahem! Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha! You're Mia's something, are you not? I was her understudy, yes, Phoenix Wright. Aha! And you're Mia's something too, are you not? Her little sister, yes. You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know. It takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, sir? Ah, yes, I beg your pardon, you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? Yes, there is actually. What happened? There was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? I just got up, you see. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. I guess he hadn't heard anything. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? Oh yes. I do not think it shall be coming back to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's just my desserts. Old bitter desserts. Right. You know what? Maya said that this picture he worked at Grossberg, so let's present it. What's up, people? Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah! Did you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond. Robert Hammond. Mr. Hammond? And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? Yeah, that's what we're trying to say. Robert Hammond. Who is this Hammond guy anyway? Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney in that case. That case? Yes, the DO6 incident. DO6? Why does that sound so familiar? Perhaps you remember. I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. That was the incident where the police were at the loss where they used the spirit medium. Huh? Wait, you don't mean... Was that the medium? Was the medium my mother? Yes, my dear. The spirit meester, Misty Fey, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim, but the case was a loss. No conviction was made. The DO6 incident, yes, happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Fey used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes, quite. Thank you. No, please, don't mention it. DO6. Never thought I'd hear that name again, neither did I, to be honest. And well, we can't tell Maya that Mr. Grossberg sold out her mother, so, yeah. We know the truth of what Grossberg did, but Maya doesn't, pretty much. But wait, what does that case have to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DO6 was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. What? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he will talk to you. Wait. This is the photograph of my mother. Well, thanks for your help, Mr. Grossberg. We are going to pay a visit to Mr. Edgeworth again. This jerk is going to listen to us whether he wants to or whether he doesn't. Whether he wants to or he doesn't. He has no bloody choice. December 25th. Detention Center. Visitor's room. What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Okay. That was the choices we had beforehand. So we're just going to present him this photo. Edgeworth, it's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. Yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, Wright. You were always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start something, you receive fruit, don't you? About the DO6 incident. Right, DO6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up for the job. I just wanted to keep you away from the DO6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like and I'll answer to the best of my abilities. Oh great, we've got Edgeworth to cooperate. For once. The DO6 incident. I was about to say DOC. The DO6 incident was when my father died. Oh dear, right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested, a man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used talked to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim in the Gold Lake. And Hammond is the victim in the Gold Lake murder? Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom. What? You mean you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this. About to end? The DO6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago on December 28th. December 28th? The statute of limitations runs out in 3 days. What? Nick, what does that mean? When the case statute of limitations run out, legally the case never happened. 3 days from now, DO6 will be closed. Forever. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. So your father was a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps? I'd rather not talk about it. Well, Edgeworth, I want to present my badge again. You know why? Because I'm gonna be persistent and try and present you, despite you being a douchebag. Your attorney's badge? I can't say I really want to see one of those right now. Oh, okay. Let's present the photo. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. I know, you want us to defend you. Yes, will you? Well, if we were a dick, we would have not visited you and say, you know what, piss off, we don't want to be your lawyer. But, you know, we're friends. Now that Larry has established a connection, and because these two have been confrontational and saying we don't want to see each other and whatnot, they have had history, you could tell. So, for history's sake, we will defend you. Who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Oh, and that too, because he helped us with the Steel Samurai case, so in a way we're gonna repay our debts to him by helping him this time. You know. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Well, you did help with the Steel Samurai case. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Well, I guess we should. What's that? Earthquake! Nick! It's a big one! Whoa! It's calming down. Phew! That was scary. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? There! He's on the floor in a ball shivering. I guess he doesn't do well with the earthquakes. I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball? Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, we're going to continue this investigation because I think we're near the end of it anyway. So I'm going to go to the Criminal Affairs Department. December 25th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. We finally convinced Edgeworth to become our defense lawyer. He decided to ask us out of his heart, I suppose. Now we're going to visit Detective Gumshoe and give him the request. What's going on here? Eek! Well, what's wrong, Detective? This wild lady just came in a while ago. So she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? Lord of Hall. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? No, not at all. I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't just go around covering up evidence. You're trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. Right, before we talk to you, let's give you this. Look what I got.
Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you.
Thanks, Detective. I'll see you in court tomorrow then.
Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried.
Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now.
Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Edgeworth.
Oh, right. You did seem to overreact a little now that you mentioned it.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It's a pretty big quake. I'm going to check on him. You two go and eat and rest for tomorrow's trial. Later.
I wonder what it is with Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared when he was in school. Then again, I was only in the same class as him for 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. Well, that concludes the investigation. And jingle time! When we come back, folks, we'll play more Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Until then, thanks for watching. Catch you guys later. See ya.